Welcome back to another edition of the St. Peter's Newcomer Spotlight today from the women's volleyball team. Joining us all the way from San Diego, California, Skylee Nelson. Skylee, great to see you.
Hi, nice to see you also.
Well, first I have to ask, how did you first hear of St. Peter's University and get in contact with head coach Joe Hornowski?
I just got super lucky. St. Peter's had a free fill-out thing on the Common App, so I accidentally filled it out, I guess. And then at the end of quarantine, I just reached out to Coach Joe, and it all worked out perfectly.
Well, had you ever heard of St. Peter's University before you filled out that application?
No, I hadn't.
Well, we're certainly glad that you have now. You stand at 5'8". You play the outside hitter position. What do you think you're going to be able to bring to the team whenever they get back on the court?
I think I bring a lot of aggression to the court, and also I think I'm sometimes a comedic relief. I try not to take volleyball too seriously. I try to have fun, and I just want to bring a lot of communication and energy to the court.
What stood out to you? Well, first off, were you able to visit St. Peter's before you enrolled? You were not?
No, I've never been to New Jersey or the East Coast.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
I hope it's not a culture shock for you when you get here and you're forced to wear a sweater in October.
Yeah, I hope not.
When you talked to Joe Hornowski, what stood out to you?
He was probably the nicest coach I've ever talked to on a recruiting call. He just had a super bubbly personality, and he genuinely cared about me, not as an athlete, but as like a student as well. Like he asked me what my favorite movie was the first time we talked. Like I've never had such a personable talk with a coach before.
We've talked to a lot of your fellow freshmen who, like you, are remote all across the country. How have you been able to connect with your new teammates and bond with them despite not being around them?
We have team Zoom calls. We used to have FaceTime calls, and we have this app where we record our workouts and give little updates and stuff. But the team talks pretty regularly just about random things and checking in on each other and stuff.
Pandemic's obviously been hard for everyone. How have you been able to work out and improve your game during the summer when you haven't been able to even play the game?
California was shut down for a really long time. The gyms were the first thing to close. So I got used to working out at home, obviously, and doing videos here and there. But the gyms luckily reopened, so I've been going there, and I haven't played much volleyball, but I get reps outside by myself. So.
Well, how have you been adjusting to school life through a computer screen?
It's definitely been hard because the time difference. My classes are 3 hours earlier, so I start at 6 a.m. every day. But other than that, it's been fine. I like my professors, and it's been easy.
Well, what should Peacock fans expect from you, Skylee, whenever it is that you do take the court at the Yanatelli Center?
I don't know. Just expect loud, a good character, someone with good energy, aggression. I think I play pretty smart, so you'll see some interesting moves. I'm not that tall, so I have to be pretty scrappy.
Well, Skylee, I'd love to know a little bit more about you as well. Were there any hobbies that you took up during the pandemic? Anything new that you may have tried during your free time?
I picked up sewing, which is kind of an old lady thing, but I don't know. I really enjoyed it. Started making clothes and painting a lot. Did a lot of artsy things because everything was closed. Yeah.
Well, if your teammates all end up with a brand new sweater, we'll know where it came from.
Yes.
Skylee, thank you so much for joining us today, and we look forward to seeing you and your teammates back on the court soon.
Thank you.